OGigi Gaming here. Hey, what you doing? Okay, so today I am on Path of Exile early in the day, and I thought I would just do a couple things. First of all, I want to explain about my last video. I titled it, I think it was a five-way, and then helping my husband off the roof of our house. Okay, so what happened was, um, my husband went out and he was going to blow some leaves out of the gutter. And I guess he decided to just go ahead and get on the roof. And he didn't realize that I was streaming. And I am actually upstairs in our house. And so he gets up on the roof, and then something was messed up with the ladder. Anyway, he had got the notification that I was streaming, and I didn't answer my phone. So because I turn it off on silent. And so he actually chatted with me and said, SOS, can you please come and help me get off the roof? Anyway, I ended up stopping and going down and helping him and coming back up and finishing doing the five-way with my friend. So that's exactly what happened on the last video. Uh, and he's fine and everything's good. And we kind of made a pact and said, he said, next time I do that, I'm going to tell you beforehand. And I said, yeah, I'll do that. And then I won't be streaming and I'll probably be outside making sure you're okay. So it all worked out. We've been married actually 47 years, and so you would think we'd have the most awesome communication, but sometimes we just go off and do our own thing, like I'm sure most of you do. So, anyway, that's what we decided to do here on out, is just let each other know what we're doing. So, um, that was one thing I wanted to talk about. And then thank you, everybody who has subscribed and followed. Uh, I really appreciate it very much. And I love the comments, and I just love chatting with so many people in so many different places. It's just such a great opportunity. So I really love that. So today I was going to play just maybe one map, and I wanted to talk about something else that I do. I love to cook. I love to bake, but I probably actually cook better than I bake. But sometimes I do a guest appearance on our local TV station, and they usually task me with something. And so today today I did the show, but they tasked me a while back with making spooky treats. Okay. So I thought I brought a few home, just a few home. Actually, the staff ate most of them before I left, and that is perfectly okay. But I brought a few things, and I thought, you know what? Why don't I show those? I mean, it doesn't always have to be about Path of Exile, does it? But we all love it, and so I thought I would play one map, but I also thought I would show some spooky treats. So I'm going to show you a couple spooky treats, and then we're going to play the map, and then I'll show you a couple more spooky treats. Okay. Now, these are some that if you have kids, this is really fun to do. Or you can make it for yourself and put it in your own lunchbox. And then when you get to work, you will always have a smile on your face when you open it. And it doesn't matter what your coworkers think. Okay, so the first thing I thought is a healthy snack. You know what? It's so little. Is there I know there's a way for me to make it big, the screen big. Hold on. Um, ooh, that's kind of big. Ooh. Okay, so now you can see the spooky treat. Okay, so what this is if you have any string cheese, and if you love string cheese, you can just cut it in half and then cut the bottom, right? And then you can kind of do the string thing on it to kind of fray it out. And then you've got like a little broom. Okay, and then you're going, oh, Gigi, what is that green on there? Okay, so green onion. And gosh, I really should have like checked my hair before we got big. That, yeah, that's okay though. Okay, it's okay. So I put, this is a green onion, so you can cut a green onion and just be really careful and make it really thin. And you got to be a little patient with that one. And just like tie it on there. And then I put a pretzel stick in here. So cute, right? Like if you had that in your lunch pail and then you were eating lunch in the break room and then you just pulled out your cute little broom. So spooky. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to look at is a really cute little thing you can make with the kiddos if you like Oreo cookies. Look at that. Okay, so I just took the Oreo cookie and I used the pretzels again. I opened up the Oreo cookie. This is a double stuffed. And I put the pretzels in. And then this is like candy corn. I just cut it so that I had the tips. And then googly eyes. Now, we're going to talk about googly eyes after we get done with the map because googly eyes are very important when you make spooky treats. Let's get this big thing turned off. How do I turn it back? Okay. Look at that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's play a map and then let's look at two more spooky treats. Now, I actually turned up, I changed around the sound a little bit and I'm hoping that it's not too loud for you when we play the game. Just let me know. Oh, did you see? It's so excited. I did level up. So I got one more level, level 95, and on my way to 96. I did that in those 5 ways that we played the other day. That was really cool. That was a quick level. I wish I had the chaos or the divines to do that more often. Now, again, I am one of the most unlucky exiles in Path of Exile because a raw divine has yet to drop in any of my maps. And believe me, as you all know, here, let me just show you. Sorry about that other. Okay, I finished my Atlas, and I have played numerous maps since then, and I have yet to have a divine drop. Now, I do a Chris Wilson blessing asking Chris Wilson to please give this grandma a divine drop, but he has yet to do that. And that's okay. Maybe he's busy. I don't know. But the only way I have got divines is I've earned them. I'm a hard worker. I'm a hard trader. Essence, Delve. I've sold maps. I've picked up items. I've did some implicits. I've did some crafting, and I've made a little bit currency to buy my gear. And so I'm just hoping to get an easy divine. Wouldn't that be special? It would be so special. Okay. But I guess he just, I don't know. I guess he's just not interested in doing that. If he does it personally, because that's what the rumor is. Like only certain people get them, right? I don't know about that big screen thing. I gotta think about that. Maybe there's a filter. That would be nice. You know what? It is what it is, right? I mean, if your gaming community cannot accept you for who you are, then, which I'm sure they will.
Must have time to gather.
really love doing that segment on TV. It's a local channel, and one of the anchors has a cooking show, and so I'm asked to be the guest, and it's a lot of fun for me. I've never did that before. I'm not an actual professional chef. I'm just a grandma that likes to cook. And I thought making the healthy treats like that and the cute little treats like that, um, you know, isn't Halloween all about kids and family and having fun? And kids love it. Now, those spooky treats that I made are all of my granddaughter approved. Well, I'm not, let's see. I'm not really great at those, but we can try them. This is where I have made most of my currency. This league is in Essence. This is a weird. And I have a pretty strong Uber filter on there. And so, should we do this? Not a real great Legion. This, for me, this isn't my favorite. But, it's here, and we're only going to do the one map. So let's give it a try. She doesn't like a ruby flask. Okay, so I am really looking to buy Melting Flesh and that Timeless. I know I talk about it all the time, but that Timeless jewel, I really need that. But I was really looking, and oh my, to do this, you guys, I guess that Brutal Restraint, it really pulls your resistances. So that's going to change a lot for me on my resistances. So I need to be seriously making sure that I have plenty of currency in order to make that change. So I think that's what I'm going to do later today is like really look at that, because I also think that I'm going to need a purity of ice. I think that's expensive, but I think that the melting flesh is going to be expensive. Even though I have a melting flesh, it is not a good one. I mean, I think it's like, it might be 80 and 6%, and I don't think I can handle that. So I need at least a 4%, and of course the lower the better for me for the resistances. And so that is something I need to work on here. So if a divine were to drop, like, that would be totally cool. I wonder why, though. Isn't it weird? Like, somebody told me I was the unluckiest exile, and I kind of have to agree with them on that. I mean, that's just crazy. And you know what? I don't know this map, so I am just wandering around like I'm in the parking lot at Walmart looking for my car. And I see it over here. But the question is, how do I get over there? Is it
I must have
deceiving?
time to gather my will.
Do I come down here and go over? Nope, I don't see that happening. Well, I hope everybody's having a good day. It's a beautiful day here. It's a beautiful fall day, a little warm. Yeah, like where is that? Where is that arena? You know, I used to be when I first started streaming, was so like freaked out. Like I only wanted to do maps that I knew that um, were good, and I only wanted that I wouldn't die, and I only wanted them that I was familiar with, and yada 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 yada. And if I did happen to die, it was like, yeah, so terrible. And so, yeah, I didn't. You know, I don't know. I just felt like I just had to do so good. But now I don't really care. I just grab a map and, like, for example, this one, and I'm just wandering around going, okay. Like, that is so strange. Like, I'm looking for it and I don't see it. Hey, we didn't open this. Darn the luck. I feel like there's got to be like a little, there we go. A little path. I think we already was here. But that little path may be up here somewhere. Like, did we miss a little path? Like, right there? There we go. Let's drop a portal just in case.
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh, it's pretty in here. Look at that. Pretty waterfall. I got so excited for 1 second. I thought I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Was this it? Have we completed the map? Yes, we have completed the map. Okay. Well, guys, except for this pretty waterfall here, wasn't too exciting on my map this time. And I did kind of get a lesson on the sextants and trying to figure that out. But to be let's see. I'm just gonna show you. Um, Like, I only have two of the stones, and I'm thinking, from what I understood, it would be good to have four when you roll them, but you could roll them like this. So I wanted to do a video on it, so we'll see how that goes, as far as the stones. And maybe that's something I need to work on, to finish that off. Okay, so let's go back. I always like to come here because of the fireworks. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about two more spooky treats that you could make, for your loved one. You could surprise, someone in your family, or your kids, or your spouse with a spooky treat. Now, we talked a minute about the googly eyes, right? Whatever you've got, you can turn it into a spooky treat if you have those candy googly eyes. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is this scary. Well, do I have to go big again? Did I remember how to do that? Okay. Is this cute? It kind of looks like, a strawberry ghost. I used white chocolate, the melting wafers, and then you kind of let it. Some were better than others. I had some that came down really good that looked like a ghost. This is something that you have to work on. This might be a little hard for the kids, um, but the googly eyes again. And this is just a strawberry. You could make a chocolate covered strawberry, or you could make a white one. And then the last thing is cute. If you have a favorite peanut butter cookie recipe. Now, some people really like those peanut butter cookies, and you put the Hershey Kiss in them, and those are so delicious. You could use that same recipe. And what you're going to do is you're going to use a Lindor chocolate, the round Lindor chocolates. Okay, let me give you a little helpful hint on these cookies. And that is that, about, if they take, say for example, they take 13 minutes to bake, the last three, you want to take it out of the oven and make an indentation in there. Now, make it about the same size as the Lindor chocolate. So you might want to use, like, if you have a measuring teaspoon that's round, you could use that. You could use a marble. Look around the kitchen. Find something that's similar to this size. Make, the indentation, the dent in there, right? Put it back in the oven. Cook it like normal, maybe a few more minutes, and then take it out. Now, I think that you should let it completely cool. If you put this in while it's hot, it's going to melt, and it's just not going to work out for you. So you want to let it cool. And then what I did is, when I got ready to make the legs, I just put some chocolate in there, and then I put the candy on there, and then it stayed real super good. Of course, these have like a little hole in them. I guess when they make them, they um they have a little hole, I guess, where they insert the truffle filling inside. Anyway, I like to put that on the very front. Kind of looks like a cute little mouth. And then there are the googly eyes on there. And I always put them on with chocolate. And then this is just a cute. This might be a little hard, if unless you've got older kids. But wouldn't these be cute if you made them and you put them in the break room at your work? Or you made them for your spouse or for a loved one, and you just surprised them with this spooky peanut butter cookie. So that is all. And now I have chocolate on my hand and I have chocolate on my mouse. So I'm going to have to clean that before I continue to play. But I just wanted to show you the spooky treats and play a map and say hi. And thank you so much for following me. And I really hoping you're having a good day. And remember, tomorrow's a great day to have a great day. And I'll see you soon. Okay, bye. And now I'm going to hit the end stream, or ending soon. Thanks.